95.
来来来，看一看缺钱的火箭打球到底有多疯
But he's still in play. The sentry is still on.
96.
再来一杆中带，
Another good shot required to make it. And no pot is much trouble.
哇，太秀了！
103.
都说奖金越高，火箭的发挥越出色。那我们今天看一下，为了150万的决赛奖金，火箭打球
Made no
到
mistake.
底有多拼
It's the natural potting angle on the blue.
这场比赛来自于2014年的冠军冠决赛
Unfortunately,，
火箭对阵小特，
The natural
一
potting
场
angle.
进攻狂人之间的巅峰对决。
7.
冠军冠可以说是火箭最喜爱的赛事之
Particularly
一，
good at it.
只需要打4场就可以带走15万
He
英镑
once
的奖
spent
金。
18 consecutive
有球迷
sessions
开玩笑说
at，the
冠军
Crucible
冠
in
就
the
是给
World
火箭
Championship,
量身定制的。
14.
winning the opening frame.
50.
一般来说，这种奖金高的比赛，火箭的发挥都会相当出色，而且打的都很认真。火箭这个赛季拿到的3个冠军都是奖金含量最高的，比如说像世锦赛、香港大师赛和冠军冠，
23.
奖金最低的都是20万英镑。
What an asset to have, being able to play
Fifth.
left-handed. He played for a choice of 3 reds there.
31.
感觉火箭打球都不怎么需要思考，面对任何复杂的球型，他的心里面都有一套处理的方案。
39.
小特有点懵，
Trump
火
played a
箭
loose
刚上来就
safety
这么猛吗？
to give O'Sullivan his second chance. O'Sullivan having surprisingly
46. 47.
这杆可以来叫酷边的红球，
Play so comfortably with the left hand.
这杆要考虑给黑球留一个 K 球的角度，依然是左手。
55.
这杆必须要
It's
来
a
K
nice little
加
cluster
上
of
面的
reds
球
to go
队
into.
了。
He'll be fully expecting to finish in 1. He'll almost be playing a cannon on the pink. Ah, perfect.
效果还不错，最左边的这2颗红球都可以打。
62. 63.
有些球迷说希金斯的围球
It's
是
such a good starter
最细
normally.
腻的，其实我个人认为火箭比希金斯还要细。希金斯的打法呢更偏向于合理，
yes
而
from his
火箭的呢
first
则是更具有
scoring
艺术
visit.
性，偏向
He's
于
already
天马
done
行空
enough.。
但是走位并不比希金斯差。
74. 75.
火箭今年虽然已经是47岁了，但是实力依然是顶尖。
O'Sullivan
17
stands
岁出
on
道，到现在已经
760
打了
centuries
30年，你可以想象一下火箭的巅峰期到底
in
有多长。
competition,
82.
chasing Stephen Hendry's record of 775 to beat that record this season.
88. 89.
He's going to have to work to make the century, though.
漂亮的中带， 看一下大角度的红
Didn't
球，
want to cannon the black,
漂
but
亮
he's！still in
看来
play.
火箭这一局要强行过
The
板。
century is still on.
96.
Another good shot required to make it.
好球，又是一杆过板。
And it seems
过
as
板
if
对于火箭来说就像是吃
no
饭一样
pot is
简单。
much trouble.
哇，打疯了！
103.
高奖金确实能让火箭的发挥变得更出色。
Yeah, talk about being at home in your work. My goodness me, what an opening contribution this
小
has
特也是
been.
一脸懵。
110.
The 137 looks mere formality.
这杆如果打完的话，可以来到130分。
115.
O'Sullivan has played some terrific shots in this break.
有些球迷经常开玩笑说，和火箭打球真的很简单，就是开完球坐在台下喝水。
124. 130.
漂亮，一上来就是一杆非常霸气的清
Genius
台。
at work.
今天的比赛
Ronnie
就到这，
O'Sullivan
谢谢
takes
大
the
家。
opening frame with a total.
这是奥沙利文职业生涯中最残暴的一场比赛，对手连丢6局，全场只得到了39分，而且在这场比赛中，火箭还创造了一个新的世界纪录，至今还没有人能打破。这是2014年的大师赛，火箭对阵沃动。在这场比赛中，火箭的状态堪称恐怖，仅用时59分钟就结束了这场比赛，而对手赛后更是直言无可奈何。
Every player, if they produce the goods, they're getting the reception from this super crowd.
在6局的比赛里面，沃动只在开局拿下了39分，此后奥沙利文连得556分，创下了斯诺克比赛连续得分的新纪录。此前的记录呢是丁俊晖在07年的超级联赛中创造的，当时在击败亨德利的比赛中，丁俊晖连得495分。
24.
Well, the fact that he screwed back for the black
25.
tells us something.
2014年是火箭状态最好的一年，拿到了大师赛英锦赛，但是唯独缺了一个世锦赛。
The gentleman in the studio
当时在世锦赛呢是14比18输给了塞尔比。
as Ronnie O'Sullivan has
33.
no special prize for a maximum here, just the high break prize, which carries £10,000.
现在还有2颗红球可以单下。
So the red nicely on the black.
火箭可能是现役球员里面唯一一个没有自己加长靶的球员，
Them here
这一点大家在打加杆的时候可能有所注意到。
that he's coming around to see. He could leave himself on that. It's not possible. Surely he couldn't finish with a maximum break.
这杆推下来可以叫一个黑球向上的角度，考虑 K 球。
Oh, he's gone too
49.
far. He still might be able to clip it in and catch the
白球
head
稍
for
微
the
走的有
bunch.
点多，
Well, it's a tricky shot, this. But if it goes in,
角度还是偏大。
these reds will get splattered.
这杆火箭很明显是收有力去推的，但是效果并不是太理想。
56.
I think he can.
现在只能拼顶带了。哇，没有打进，真的是非常可惜。
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 56.
到现在为止，火箭已经得到了556分，一个全新的连续得分记录。到目前为止，这个记录还没有人能打破。
Well,
沃东在台下坐的时间太长了，已经没有了手感。火箭做了一杆防守。这场比赛沃东完全没有参与感，被火箭直接打成了观众。
One more mistake, and that's the end of this year's Masters for him.
好球！
Touching more.
Yeah, been said before this afternoon, but worth repeating. Ricky Walden is a seriously good player. And he's just run into something very
经过
special
中间
this afternoon.
长达5分钟的防守以后，火箭再次抓住了机会。
And obviously after that shot, it does.
1.
这场比赛的胜负已经没有了悬念，就看火箭能不能清台。霍金斯曾经说过一段话，他说：“和火箭打比赛，就算你发挥最好的状态，也不一定能赢。不是自己打得不好，而是火箭真的太强。”
It's going to be very interesting. Well, I didn't play too badly today. You know, I was struggling a little bit, and
10.
but he's the sort of character, Ronnie. He may not get too excited.
11.
But I'll tell you what, I've watched snooker for many years.
现在已经超分了，这场比赛拿下
Do unbelievable things in the
对
table,
手
but
彻底被打自闭了。
there with his best performance, you'd have to say. You just cannot play any
16.
better than this, John.
Now,
对手真的是没有一点点体验感，
that good.
完全就是在
And
陪火
Ricky
箭练
Walden, well,
球
you。can't be too disappointed. You just didn't get a shot.
23. 24.
Well, the only good thing from Ricky's point of view is he's had the best seat in the house to watch this.
斯诺克比赛也是非常残忍，如果一旦上不了手，那就真的只能是坐在台下一直喝水，欣赏对手表演。
32.
Right into a genius here this afternoon.
这一年的大师赛，火箭也是发挥非常出色，
39.
最后在决赛中击败了塞尔比。
Johnny O'Sullivan, 39 frame on the net.
今天的比赛就到这，谢谢大家，明天见。
From the rocket, he's had breaks of